Hello, I'm Rehoboth Beach City Manager Taylour Tedder. In this month's episode of Tedder Talks, we're going to talk about one of the hottest topics in town, parking. I know, nobody loves the fact that there's really no such thing as free parking in Rehoboth Beach from May 15th to September 15th, but it is important to know that the parking season plays a critical role in the city's budget, providing a significant, almost 40% portion of the city's total revenue, which helps keep taxes and other fees lower and provides funding that helps the city keep the beach and community clean and well maintained, not only for our nearly 4 million visitors each year, but also for our residents. In today's episode, we're going to cover the different ways that you can pay for parking, how enforcement works, and some tips and tricks to make things a little easier and avoid getting a parking ticket. Joining me today to demonstrate how our meters work and to offer a few tips is Ann Phones from the parking department. Hi Ann, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So, can you show us how easy it is to pay for parking here at the meters?
Sure. First of all, meter parking is mostly in the commercial areas. On the ocean blocks from Lakeview Avenue to Hickman and Lakeview Avenue to Christian and Philadelphia. Also the whole length of Rehoboth Avenue, including both sides and the island. The meters are very user-friendly. They have instructions here. First thing you have to do is you have to wake up the meter. Press any key to wake up the meter. And then this is the important part, to put in your license plate number, all letters and all numbers, because this is how our readers, we read the license plate numbers. If your license plate number is not correct, it will probably indicate that you did not pay for your parking. So, Delawareans, a lot of them have a PC in front of their number, so you need to put that PC in. So you have credit card 30 minutes, credit card 1 to 12 hours, or cash. Most people pick number 2. Then you enter however number of hours you would like. Then the OK button. Okay, now is when you would insert your credit card, which you would put in here. And when you put it in, it tells you when to remove it. Yep. Processes the card, and then it issues a receipt down here. We like when you put the receipt on your on your dash inside your car. If you don't, it's not a problem, because like I said, we read license plate numbers. So we'll check your license plate number to see if you paid or didn't pay.
You know, there's another easy way to pay for parking at meters, and that's by downloading and using the ParkMobile app. Lori Carson is here with me to explain how to use the ParkMobile app.
Sure. It's very easy to use. As long as you have a smartphone, you can, whether it's Android or Apple, you can download the app. It's going to be a green logo with a P in it and a circle. Download that app. Once you do that, in the settings, you're gonna put in your vehicle, your state, and your payment method. Once you have that all set up, you're ready to go. Now, when you go to park, you're gonna go in. You're gonna pick your zone number, which will be right on the meter. Then you're gonna pick your vehicle. Now, if you have multiple vehicles, make sure that there's a little circle that's filled in next to the vehicle that you want to pay. Then you're gonna have to press to start parking, and it will also remind you 15 minutes before your time expires, so you can re-up it or get moving if that's what you choose to do.
All right, now that we've got paying the meters down, let's talk about parking permits. Joining me now is another one of our seasonal employees, Bob Fox.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Bob.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a few of the different kinds of parking permits that the city of Rehoboth Beach has?
Yeah, they have several different kinds. One is that we have is for the people who are just here for one day. It's called a daily pass. And if they're here for a week, it's good for 8 days. We have a weekly pass. And then if you're here for just a weekend, we have a weekend pass. Now that pass is good either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You let us know. Okay. Then we have something which is for the scooters. So a scooter pass allows you to park in the neighborhoods also, but all the different scooter corrals throughout town. Okay, and then we have seasonal passes. This particular one here is good for just one car only, and this one here is good for any car you want to put it on. And all the passes basically hang from your rear view mirror facing out.
So where can visitors pick up a parking permit?
Okay, there's 3 different locations you can pick them up. It's one City Hall at the parking office, which is located behind City Hall. And then we have kiosk stations, which are located at 408 Rehoboth Avenue and the 700 block of Bayard.
So where can someone park with a valid parking permit legally?
you're basically parking in the neighborhoods throughout the city of Rehoboth Beach. Okay, if you cannot park at a meter with these passes, if you park at a meter with this pass, you still must pay the meter. Okay, now at City Hall and at our kiosk locations, we have a map and a brochure on parking. It also has the map in there and tells you all the details you need to know.
Joining me now is Tony, who works in parking enforcement. Hi, Tony.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So, Tony, how is meter parking enforced in Rehoboth Beach?
It's enforced in a vehicle, and on a bicycle, or on foot. In my case, it's in the vehicle using the LPR system, which scans the license plate of the vehicle to tell us whether that vehicle is in the system and has paid, or is not in the system and has not paid.
If you do get a parking ticket, what is the fine?
So the fines vary depending on the citation, whether it's overtime parking, or the individual has backed in, or they are parked in 2 spaces. So there are multiple different types of parking citations issued.
Okay, there you have it. I want to thank the team from our parking department for joining me today and for their professionalism and dedication every day. I hope that you find this information useful and that it'll help you have an even more enjoyable experience in Rehoboth Beach. So thank you for watching, and please join us again next month for the next episode of Tedder Talks.